Hello everyone. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my book, ROO the Little Red Tuk-Tuk. Right, now if you're looking for a multicultural book that you could use in your school for Multicultural Day, then this is ideal because it takes you to Sri Lanka. Now, you may or may not have heard of our little island nation. Sri Lanka is south of India. It's not, we are not part of India in any way. We're located in the middle of the Indian Ocean and it's an independent nation. We're famous for tourism and for tea. So if you have ever drunk Ceylon tea, Sri Lanka is where it came from. So this book is part of my series called Stories from Sri Lanka, and it takes you through the sights, sounds and locations of our commercial capital, which is called Colombo. And I'm not going to read the story to you now, but I will just take you through some background so that you know what's in the book, right? So it's about a tuk-tuk. This is a tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuks are also called auto rickshaws in certain parts of the world, and they're special because they have 3 wheels. So if you like vehicles, this is a 3-wheeled vehicle. There's 1 in front and 2 at the back, and it's small. It's open on the sides. Let me show you a picture. Right, so this is a side view of a tuk-tuk. So it's open here. There is a kind of a guard on the side here. So if you're traveling with kids, generally you put the children on that side and you get in and out from this side. And we get tuk-tuks in all the possible colors in Sri Lanka. This one is red because my children love the color red. So in this book, you go through not only a new kind of vehicle, but also festivals and places. So it's a collection of short stories. There are 7 short stories. If you are reading to a younger child of about 2 or 3 years of age, you can always go a page a day. So this one is a race which was conducted during what we call ROO. ROO is basically the Sinhala and Tamil New Year that we celebrate. I'm sure you're familiar with the Chinese New Year. So this is the Sri Lankan New Year. And there are lots of races that are conducted at that time of the year. So this is a tuk-tuk race. And tuk-tuk races do actually take place on occasion. So I got this idea when there was a tuk-tuk race advertised on the radio once, and I thought, hey, that sounds interesting. So this incident is also taken from a news clip where I read about some people who were using a tuk-tuk to distribute books to poorer areas in the city. So it's a mobile library. So this is also a real incident. So when you read this book, you get to know all the things that a tuk-tuk can do other than just carrying passengers around. This is called tuk-tuk polo. I'm sure you've heard of polo, the type of polo that you play on horses. So this is the tuk-tuk version. It was actually played on Galle Green some time back. So again, based on a real incident. If you Google tuk-tuk polo, you actually get pictures like this. This is again a story that I saw on Facebook, and it was about a driver who had adopted a street dog. Right. As I said earlier, Sri Lanka is famous for its tourism, and you get tuk-tuk parades, and there are special rides for tourists within Colombo and other cities as well. So this is how our tuk-tuk takes some visitors to the Independence Memorial. And this is a children's park in Sri Lanka. If you buy the paperback, there's an added bonus. You get extra information and a jigsaw puzzle. So you need to paste this onto another paper, cut it out, and play with it. So I hope you grab a copy and you enjoy learning about Sri Lanka.